I never thought my grandfather's last gift would be a warning. When he passed, he left me his old house, a place filled with memories of summer holidays and the smell of old books. The lawyer handed me a single ornate key and a cryptic note that read, "Some doors are best left unopened." I thought it was just his usual dramatic flair. I was wrong. The house was exactly as I remembered it. Dusty and silent, a time capsule of my childhood. I spent the first few days just wandering through the rooms, reminiscing. But as I started cleaning, I noticed something strange. There were locks on doors that never had them before. The study, the attic, even a small closet in the hallway. And my grandfather's key didn't fit any of them. My curiosity got the better of me. I called a locksmith. He was an old friend of my grandfather, Bess, and looked uneasy when I told him what I wanted. He warned me. Your grandpa was a peculiar man. He had his reasons. But I insisted. One by one he picked the locks. The first door he opened was the study. It was completely empty. No desk, no bookshelves, just bare walls and a single heavy safe in the center of the room. The locksmith said he couldn't crack that one without specialized tools and a lot more time. It felt ominous. Next was the attic. As the door creaked open, a wave of cold air washed over us, even though it was a warm day. The attic was also empty, except for a large wooden chest bound in iron straps. It was locked tight. No keyhole in sight. The air up there felt heavy, oppressive. We quickly shut the door and went back downstairs. The last lock was on the small hallway closet. I always thought it was just for coats. When the locksmith finally got it open, my blood ran cold. The closet wasn't a closet at all. It was the entrance to a dark, narrow staircase leading down into the earth. A damp, musty smell rose from the darkness. A smell of soil and something else. Something I couldn't place. The locksmith packed his tools and left, refusing any payment. He just looked at me with pity in his eyes and said, "Listen to your grandfather's warning, kid. Some things are better left alone." That night, I couldn't sleep. The house didn't feel like a home anymore. It felt like a cage, or maybe a containment unit. I kept hearing noises from below, a faint scratching, a soft whisper that seemed to come from the walls themselves. I tried to tell myself it was just the house settling. My imagination running wild. The next morning I found scratch marks on the outside of the basement door. They were fresh. Deep gouges in the solid wood, as if something had been desperately trying to get out. That's when I understood. The locks weren't to keep me out. They were to keep something in. My grandfather hadn't left me an inheritance. He had left me a responsibility. A terrifying centuries-old secret that was now mine, to guard. I went back to the study and looked at the safe. It probably didn't hold money or jewels. It likely held the answers, the history of what was locked in the basement, and maybe, just maybe, a way to deal with it. Now I have a choice. Do I sell the house and let some unsuspecting family stumble upon this nightmare? Or do I stay, honor my grandfather's last wish, and become the new guardian of whatever is locked away in the dark? The scratching is getting louder each night. I think it knows I'm here. I think it's waiting. What would you do? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to find out what I decide, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching.